That's not so bad. Those words really invalidated how I felt, and this actually happened to me a few days ago. I had not talked to this person in the longest time, and I was updating them on some of the struggles and hardships I was going through. I think a lot of people do this. They kind of center the conversation around themselves, which is very normal, right? Because we are the center of our own universe. But what happened was, during the entire conversation, I was told, that's not so bad, and then given unsolicited advice, which is another whole conversation. I didn't realize it bothered me so much because I think that I try to be very understanding and very supportive of others and how they feel, but that sometimes allows me to be super understanding. The next day, actually, I felt very upset, and I couldn't pinpoint why I was feeling the way I was feeling. I didn't want to get out of bed. After I reflected on it, it's because when someone says to you, that's not so bad, or it could be worse, it invalidates how that person feels. It tells that person that what they're feeling is not valid and there are worse things out there. So then I start to question, am I overreacting? Am I such a bad person? Could I have handled it better? Should I not feel the way I feel? And you know what? How someone feels about a certain situation and our feelings matter. There's no right or wrong. What this person did, I know was not malicious, but it really made me feel like crap. And I know this person doesn't want or mean to do that. By centering ourselves in a conversation that is not about ourselves, that takes away the person and it creates a sense of that is not right. I really struggled. I actually felt really sad and depressed because I questioned myself. I'm like, wow, am I making it bigger than it is? Did I overreact? But you know what? My feelings are my feelings. They're valid. While yes, there are always ways we can deal with a situation better, my feelings are my feelings. Yes, there are worse things out there, but in my case, that bothers me, and those are the things that bother me. If you have gone through something similar or going through something now, or maybe a friend is going through something, I just want to encourage you not to try to validate that person and their feelings. I think to be a good friend, family member, support system, it's to hear out how that person feels. And I think there is, of course, the healthy pushback, right, of how to help someone get out if they are stuck. I encourage you to be open to accepting how others feel. You want to help someone go through something, I think the best thing is to listen and empathize, but also at a certain point, maybe further understanding. I'm coming right now from a really fresh place because I did talk to my therapist about this, and I think it gave me more clarity of the situation. I really woke up feeling so sad and lost, and I just felt so guilty because I was wondering if I was being a spoiled brat. Like, wow, am I expecting too much? And you know what? I'm not. If those are my feelings and there are valid reasons for it, it is not too much. And I think that that's something I've struggled with a lot as a woman and taking up space. I think as women in society, we are taught to be quiet and take up as little space as possible. I think that if you're a woman, you might understand this. I've been called bossy, I've been called difficult because I ask questions or I take the initiative, I'm assertive. Another thing this person actually said to me that really invalidated my experience and my hard work was that they actually told me that I didn't have enough experience for my role. That was a slap in the face because my work speaks for itself, my impact. I think it's easy to say that let's take it with a grain of salt, but in the moment, it's really hurtful. Even though it may not be true, it's just like, why would you say that to anyone? I reminded myself that this person has their own perception of things because that's how they probably sleep better at night. They had difficulties in certain things, and instead of lifting me up, they kind of pushed me down and comparing my situation with their own, saying, no, I've had it worse than you. That's not how we support each other, and I would never do that to another person. I think that perhaps when I was much younger and a little less emotionally intelligent, and I don't mean to come across like an arrogant person, I think that it was just very weird because age does not show maturity. It's really the experiences and how we deal with a situation that shows our emotional maturity. I think that I learned a lot from what has happened because I will not allow someone to invalidate how I feel. It's hard in the moment to address it, but if it ever comes up again, I think I would be proud of myself if I stopped the conversation and say, what do you mean? What do you mean that my situation wasn't as bad? And I hear you. I want you to respect that I think that my situation is a certain way and it makes me feel a certain way, and the way that you're speaking and the words you use, that it's not so bad, invalidates my feelings. I know at the time I wasn't able to do that, but I hope that I can do that in the future. I hope that this helps you if you are going through this, or maybe you are on the other side and you can find some compassion that our words have weight and it does impact the other person. I really struggled with this. I am really hoping that this video brings to light that even something so simple that is not malicious can really be really hurtful. It definitely made me feel like crap. I know it doesn't impact people all the same. It definitely impacted me because I think I'm in a vulnerable situation where the struggles and hardships that I have is really real to me. Everyone's different. I think I talked about this in many videos, right? Mental health is so important to me that I want to talk about this. I don't want to downplay anyone's experience. So I really appreciate this platform to allow me to talk about these things. If you agree or disagree, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, please. And I hope to see you soon. So thanks for listening. Please don't tell someone that what they're going through is not bad. Okay? All right. Well, thanks for listening and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.